February 5th, and here's what I planned. So, the main two issues was time management and sleep, because I haven't getting much sleep and I haven't managed my time very well. So, I found the solution for both of them. Here's how. The first is time management. There was multiple issues, and the first point is I wasn't focused on working continuously. I didn't have a deep work session. I rather have short deep work session like 30 minutes and taking a 1 hour break at 30 minutes. That's the main issue why I had to sit till 4 a.m. to finish everything. So now I'm like, okay, I was thinking what I'm gonna do to fix this issue, right? So I was seeing Shaksham's story and I was like, wait, what is that? So I asked him, there was some application that was like a focus time or something. I was like, okay, maybe I could use this to have a constant timer on my feed so I can tell whether I'm actually just fucking it up or I'm not working at all. So I asked him, he told me it's called Brain FM, and it literally solved me two of the main issues. The first issue is having a constant timer reminds me of how much work I'm doing and how fast I'm doing it. And other than that, the second is I need a constant music, some good music or noise enough for me to just work on my editing, right? I don't want to be listening to the same voice again and again in my own editing timeline. What I used to do is I open my YouTube, put some songs on. Two things happens. One, I don't like the song and I was just working annoyingly. Or two, I like the song too much that I vibe to it rather than working. So this really solved it, where Brain FM just puts lo-fi cinematic or just ambient noises in my own sphere. So enough that it's not pure dead silence and it's not full music on that I'm like vibing to it, right? It fixed that issue. So I'm like, thank God, finally I've solved two issues in one.
It's real, boys. This shit works. It's real. You can believe me.
I've been working for 3 hours, man. It's 3:33 a.m. I've been editing and I have to edit like 10 videos tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I know I'm gonna do it. And I don't know if this shit works somehow. So if you want to try it, it's Dream FM. So oh my bad. It's Brain FM. Shit works, that's it. And after that, I started a work journal. After seeing a lot of stories and YouTube videos and reels of Saksham telling how he's journaling every single day, and I was like, okay, how about I'm already doing a journal, but it's just once a month. Okay, how can I just improve on this? I just started my work journal. Let me just pick it up. This is my work journal, and inside it, every night, what I'm going to do is, and which I'm currently doing, is write down everything I expect to do in a day before the day starts, and just focus on the realistic possible goal, right, to finish within this day. After that, when the day comes to an end, I write down the actual work I did in that day. I don't want to keep unrealistic goals, but I also want to know what I can do in a single day. Even if there's fluctuation between highs and lows, I want to know the average of how much editing I can do and how much work I can do additional to editing. So after that, if in the sense I didn't complete it, the next thing would be reason why. And I would just write out the actual reason why I couldn't complete it. If I'm going out, if I'm just too tired to do this work, I just write out the actual reason why. And next is what can be improved from there. I want to improve from what I'm doing currently and just become a better version of myself than what I'm doing right now, right? It's not the best thing. So the last thing would be what's next to learn. I want to learn something new at least every day or so in order for me to improve constantly, and I don't want to just lag behind like I wasted an year before in this documentation. So after that, on my service, right, I want to improve my service deadline time. In a sense, at certain points, I have to be late in order to give this some projects which I shouldn't take this much amount of time. So I made a Notion template where I just put a client's name at first and the time of what's the last deadline I have for the projects I've completed. Let's say if I'm making videos for myself, and I have created videos and edited them till the 15th of this month. That's the deadline I have to complete the next work, so I can post again by after 16th till 30th. That's what I'm thinking. So I made this Notion template. I'll share it with you in the description. Other than that, I've ordered a things to do notebook where it's just shakshams. Bro, I'm really inspired from this guy, okay? I know I'm like talking too much about it, but I saw this old video of his a year ago about his setup, and I saw this book. I saw this book as like just things to do on his desk. It's much easier for me if I know what I have to do and what I should do is right in front of my eyes rather than in my mind, because in my mind I know I'll forget it instantly even if I know that I have to do it. So I bought it. It's around 250 rupees. So that's just okay. That's a banger. That's an investment. So I bought it. It's coming soon. So this is my plans. First would be using Brain.fm while I'm working to get more deep focus time. The second is having a work journal so that I know how much work I'm actually doing and I have a realistic timeline of this is the amount of time I'm going to take to finish it and how can I improve from here. Then third would be having a Notion deadline template in order for me to know this is the timeline. By this time you have to finish this project, and this is the amount of time you have where you have to finish some projects in order to have more time in there, right? After that, that things to do, bro. So I'm improving these four things in my own career path so I can give better service, right? So about that. And fitness, I have reduced my calorie to deficit. Not a deficit, it's a surplus, but it's reduced to 2,900 and 3,000. I'm hovering between that two, right? So that's going well. I have gained a lot of strength, right? But after this, the next video will be on Feb 29th, and I'll show you what's the improvement, and there will be better personal branding content on YouTube and Instagram. So check it out.